What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 182. On today's episode, the latest news from around the league. Also previewing week number 11 and an incredible slate of games.
Ravens, Steelers, Chiefs, Bills. Oh, my God. What a great game. Falcons, Broncos. Let's go.
Enjoy. Welcome to the Bench Podcast. My name is Joey, joined as always by my brother, co-host, Angel. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Good Thursday night football game. Very good football game.
A great game.
Eagles.
As I predicted, Eagles spanked that little booty.
Also, Saquon reminding GM Joe Shane or whatever his name is, maybe you should pay running backs. I don't know. The reason why they won the game was because of Saquon.
Eagles look really good. Jaden Daniels is the Commanders are exactly what I thought they were. Big giant frauds. Over at producer's desk, double barrel action. Gabe Tover, AJ Woodson, how you doing, boys?
What up? Good. Hey, that defense looks real. Ooh. That Eagles defense is for real.
Terry McLaurin didn't have a catch till the third quarter.
That's he locked down scary.
Quinyon Mitchell got him, little Terry, and put him in his pocket.
Chill, don't disrespect.
No, he did.
You know what?
He definitely did. 100%
that says
did.
more, though, about what they should have done. They should have went and got a receiver at the deadline.
We've been saying
this was the one team that needed to go, and receivers were free.
Yeah, and then you couldn't, like today, they're trying to trot out Noah Brown. This is why you can't do this, because Noah Brown's not a 2, he's a 3. You should have at least tried to buy for Mike Williams or somebody.
Yeah, Eagles now comfortably, a game in first place in the NFC East, but very clearly the best team in the NFC East. I think that's clear now. Best team in the NFC East, best quarterback in the NFC East. Fly, Eagles, fly. But shout out to Zach Ertz. Great game. Good to see him back in the link. First time in the link since he left.
He's old as hell. He moves like a
But he was like their best receiver tonight.
That's not a great. That's not a good thing.
Anyways, moving forward here, Friday, November 15, 2024 is when you're hearing this. We're recording late on a Thursday night. Looking forward to week number 11 in this episode. And like we said, the news, a couple stories came out. Injuries, whatnot. We'll cover that in a second. First, if you're watching here on YouTube, welcome to the channel.
Hi.
Thanks for subscribing. I don't know why that one caught me off guard.
That was really high.
That was a good one.
You're really excited to see people.
Subscribe, turn on notifications.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. We have some exciting things in store for you, and I'm not going to blow it, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Thanks for listening to Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, for joining the audio version of the Benched podcast.
Audio.
Of course, brought to you by the Fans First Sports Network. Then follow us on... No, we're not doing that.
That's our thing, man.
I gotta shout them out at some point. I won't do it again, but shout out to them.
And then follow us on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Search at Benched Show to follow the show, between the show, on all those different platforms. Okay, looking ahead to week number 11. Number one, is this season just flying by fast? Like faster every week?
Yes, it is.
Week 11.
Like, is the train speeding up here? Let's slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, these games are just meaning more and more, too. Every game's so important.
It's getting really, really good.
The Commanders' loss means more like that's a home field game for a young team. You need that as a young team.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the wild card having to go somewhere.
Opens the door, I think, for a Green Bay Packers team, possibly the Vikings maybe slip in because of this.
It's maybe two NFC West teams.
Yep, the Wild.
Probably good for the Rams. We were just talking about how the Rams losing last week is bad.
Right.
This is really good.
Yeah,
for them,
the NFC wild card race is going to be very competitive and exciting to see. What's up?
Well, if the Commanders can maintain maintain a little bit of a lead, it might be just like 2 games. They need to maintain a lead in the wild card now.
Well, what is it now? They're 7-3.
7-3 and
7-4 now.
No,
7-4.
But the next
they were in 2, yeah.
The next the wild card.
They're 7-3 now, I believe.
You guys
they're 7-3.
You should pull it up.
I guess we do have the internet.
But the wild card teams are currently 5-win teams, right? And the NFC.
I think so.
Packers
are 6-3.
Packers, sorry, it's 6. Oh, never mind. They don't only have a lot of leeway. Packers are right there. Yeah.
So really, that whole point was just.
Damn, you're right.
But they do have a lead on.
Word salad.
They do have a lead on teams that like the other teams from the NFC West.
Exactly.
Those kind of teams. Like
They're 7-4.
7-4. Told you, Gabe. It's 7-4. They
the camera caught it, man.
So right now in the NFC race. Hang on, just had it here. They are in the 7th seed.
That's crazy.
They've got and San Francisco's 5-4. So
okay, is that the first 5-win team behind them?
San Francisco's right behind them.
Okay, so where are the Packers in?
Packers 6-3. Packers in the 6th spot.
Okay. They're ahead. Of
yeah,
course.
they're ahead.
Duh.
Yeah.
We're playing Chicago Bears this week, so
Man, it's gonna be
Slaughter.
good. Yeah, it's gonna be a win.
That's,
Although placebo effect, I don't know. Shane Waldron.
they're turning into the Jets.
And placebo, Caleb Williams, you call it whatever you want, man. Packers by 10.
Packers by 10.
Yeah. All right, guys. Before we get started today, I got a little fantasy thing for today. I know we haven't talked fantasy in a minute. We are going into week number 11. A lot of us managing some buys, managing injuries, whatnot, managing huge underperformances. Maybe you went all in on a tight end, say, I don't know, Sam freaking Laporta, and he's not showing up.
Oh, ouch.
Dalton Kincaid.
Nonetheless, all of us here, at least in our league of record, still in the fight, still trying to get that trophy off AJ's desk.
Scratch and clawing.
No, sir.
I just want to get in the dance. I probably won't win it. I just want to get in the dance, see what happens.
And
I wanna hear the
so
main
I have
dancer.
in front of me now.
Get some over the shirt action.
Look, man, if you make it to the dance, you have a shot.
That's why I go to the dance and see what happens.
You don't got to score the head cheerleader. Just get there.
Just hand some jello shots and be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just have a good time.
Jello shot.
Yeah, here we go. I nailed that
Joey,
analogy.
we good? We good?
Scratch that.
What did you have for us, Joe?
Yeah. All right, I have the top 10 PPR scorers overall for this year of fantasy football.
Oh, man, okay.
As usual, you have 3 misses, and you are one team, and I need a final answer.
I'm not gonna
Ready, set, go.
I'm not going to let this one slip away. Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is number 2.
Lamar
overall.
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson is number 1.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry is number 4.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield is number 5. So
guess.
far, just missing 3. Number 3, and then the rest
yeah,
of
yeah.
5, 6 through 10.
Don't look at your fantasy team.
So it's got to be Saquon.
Saquon.
If he's
is-
not on there, he's on there now. Oh, no, that's not a guess. I'm asking the guys.
Let me know.
Running backs are doing much better than receivers this year.
Who's number 1? Who's the number 1 receiver?
Number 1 receiver is
Jamar
Jamar Chase.
Chase.
Has to be Jamar
He's the second ranked.
I know Garrett Wilson's number 3. I forget who's number 2.
Who's doing good this year? It's not Drake London, is it?
No, he's not.
You guys haven't missed, huh?
I forget who's number 2. It's got to be. Okay, hold on. Quarterbacks. Who's QB 3? Oh,
Jalen
it's the
Hurts.
2 who played tonight: Jaden Daniels and Jalen Hurts.
Jaden Daniels is number 10. Jalen Hurts is number 3. So you now have 1 through 5. That's Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase, Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, Baker Mayfield, and then all the way down at number 10, you have Jaden Daniels looking for 6 through 9.
These can be the fringe guys.
Do we dare go Saquon? Oh man, are we missing Josh Allen?
I mean, yeah, quarterback's pretty good. No. He had some bad weeks. He had some down weeks.
Where are the
And-
stars at?
The list that you have, is that including what just took
Who's playing
place?
this year?
who's playing?
No.
Because
This
I
is
thought
before.
I thought Jaden Daniels was above
For
Jalen
today's
Hurts.
game.
Oh man,
No, Jalen Hurts is 7 spots ahead of Jaden Daniels.
I was going to say Kittle because he's kind of been on
is
it,
Josh
but-
Allen above
Probably a
Jaden
lot
Daniels?
more after
Well,
tonight's game.
Bijan Robinson.
Bijan's not up there. He's not up there.
He's
He's the RB4.
I need a fun answer.
Bijan's not up there.
okay.
Justin
But
Herbert?
I think he's the only one that would be then, right? No
If
one else.
if you think Bijan's up there, Saquon. So we got to say Saquon.
That'd be 2 strikes if we get both those wrong.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Let's do
saying
it.
to say Bijan. I'm saying we have to say Saquon first. So Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
Okay, fine. Yeah, go with that one.
Gabe has no answer. Sure, I'll go with that.
They're arguing, so I'm just gonna go
Saquon
with
Barkley, number 8.
Yes.
So you have 8.
that means
So you're-
Bijan's not there.
You're missing
Really?
6, 7, and 9.
Who's the running back 3? Mixon's missed too many games.
Too many games.
Oh man, I know this.
I'm running through our
I'm in
league.
this app all day long. I know this.
I'm running through our league right now, trying to see.
6, 7, and 9. You're missing.
Man, just
What spot was Saquon? Number 8.
Saquon's 8.
what are the positions? Can you give us a hint?
He's not gonna do that.
Oh, fuck us.
Man, it's
This
just
is great. Just tell us.
No.
no. Hold on.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
what-
I
should we say
really
Josh-
wanna get
Should we
this.
say Josh Allen? Oh, I'm sorry, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow is number 6.
Joe Burrow.
Oh, Joe Burrow's
Burrow.
Burrow's
on a
number 6.
heater
You are
this
missing 7 and 9.
Have we said Al?
We haven't said Josh Allen yet.
Oh, Justin Jefferson.
Oh, Jay Jettas. He is wide receiver
He's
too.
Always on these
I
lists.
think he's wide receiver too.
I'll give it a go, Justin Jefferson.
He's not there.
Really?
Sorry, he's not there. Justin Jefferson, number 14.
Really?
AJ Brown.
He's missed 5 games.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's been pretty because I'm just trying to think of consistency, guys.
St. Brown's not there. He's
Kyler
like what? He's wide
Murray.
receiver 6.
Need an answer, boys.
It's not Kyler Murray. We haven't said Josh Allen. We haven't said Josh Allen.
Oh, Josh. Yeah,
Josh Allen.
Go.
Josh Allen,
I'll go
number
Josh
9.
Allen, yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
there we go.
Just missing number 7 now.
Oh, man, come on, guys.
Man.
It is a running back.
Do we have any strikes?
Okay, so it's running back 3. No.
Josh
If Saquon's
Jacobs.
number 8, then it's running back 2. Oh, Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara,
Book
number
it.
7.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. He had a great early
That
start.
is the top 10. Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase, Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, Baker Mayfield, top 5. The bottom 5, Joe Burrow, Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley, Josh Allen, and Jaden Daniels. Nice little mix of young and old players.
Well done.
You guys didn't miss a single one.
Angel wanted
Well
to
done.
quit.
Never mind.
Screw this.
Fuck
Just
this.
tell us.
Fuck this game.
All right, let's get into the news. All right, the news is brought to you by HUEGA House Hats. Use code BENCHED, BENCHD, for 15% off your purchase. Gabe is
that?
really moving this show along.
Let's go, boys.
Jesus.
We got things to do. Tyson fights in 20 hours.
I was 20 hours.
20 hours.
20-hour podcast.
Well rested. I was coaching my flag football team, right?
Go team.
And the ref comes on every time this referees our game. The game just flies by. The guy's about 87 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And we're almost like seriously, he's always running. He's like, clock's going, guys, clock's going.
He was down.
The guy's personal clock is running right now.
It was so anticlimactic. Like we were up 1. And they were like driving the ball down the field. He wasn't giving like updates on time or nothing. All of a sudden, he just goes, "Game, next game."
Bro, let me see your watch, dude.
And we're like, "Okay, we won. We won. That's it."
Good job, boys.
All right, let's get into the news here. Chiefs are signing kicker Spencer Schrader. Why does that matter? Because Harrison Butker going to the IR. Good old Harrison,
fan of the show.
America's Harry.
Yeah. America's kicker.
Feel good?
It used to be Vinatieri, now it's Buckner.
Gabe, I feel like you're missing this.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm proud
Thank
to
you.
be an American.
Speaking of which, Buccaneers and Raiders head coach John Gruden has signed a multi-year deal with Barstool Sports. He's making his way back, and I forgot who it was, but some major network head said he's going to be back, like coaching soon. That he's coming back. Trump's president. It's okay now.
Anything's possible.
It's all good.
You can do whatever you want.
You see the guy who's guarding the border?
Yeah.
John Gruden in a problem.
Oh, man. He was...
Do you want to see John Gruden back in football? I mean, let's ask AJ. He's the black guy.
I love Gruden. I can't stand Barstool Sports.
Love Gruden. Hate racism.
I was wondering, I'm like, where's he going with this?
You know, the one thing I do hate? Intolerance.
You know why I don't like Barstool Sports either? You know why? It's not.
The guys that do... Oh, okay. Go
It's
ahead,
just
sorry.
not a West Coast vibe at all.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah.
northeast...
It's a northeast, even like south.
Well, and the
it's
guy-
an
what's
East
the
Coast
owner's
vibe.
name? What's his name?
David Portnoy.
Idiot. I can't stand
Yeah,
him.
he's an idiot.
For
sure.
He's a prick.
He's the...
You know he's like too much when even like because like Dana White's at the Trump barbecue and those kind of guys, not even those guys want any part of David Portnoy. They're like, no, we're good with you, bro.
He's the pizza guy,
pizza
right?
guy,
Yeah.
Ruined a bunch of businesses
Ruined
doing
businesses, yeah, for real.
What's wrong? What's your
like-
thoughts on David
you
Portnoy?
like him, don't
like
you?
him.
I like Barstool. the wide range of networks. That's for everybody.
Do you like the Bustin' with the Boys?
I think it's a...
Taylor Lewan and
pretty cool, yeah.
Will Compton. It's all right.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, it's fun.
Now that I think of it, though, I don't
coolest
think I've
set
ever
ever.
seen a.
They're the coolest
It's not
set,
actually on a
ever.
bus, right?
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
Yeah, Barstool is just, but it definitely does cater towards the East Coast gentlemen.
LA, baby.
Yeah.
It's kind of like John Boy, like with baseball. Like he's
Yeah.
kind of the same way with that.
Oh, who's the
he's
guy
like the
on
Northeast guy?
Who's the guy on First Take? Mad Dog, right?
That moron.
Yeah, he's a very New Yorker
You
guy.
know what? There's not a lot of like West Coast rep with like the podcast.
Where are we from?
Except for Bench. Am I right, boys?
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
LA, baby.
West Coast.
Lake Show.
AJ's not thrilled.
John Gruden as a podcaster. What do you think?
Yeah, he's pretty intense. Have you seen his TikToks?
I feel like he's too like I know it's just
He's very intense.
It's just coaching.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's gonna work in a podcast.
I think it'd be better. I think Belichick, he didn't work out because it's boring.
Yeah, he's boring. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
he's
if you
gonna be
get
boring.
too football on people, you're gonna lose them because like there's only a certain amount of IQ that people have for football.
Yeah.
Like
because to be honest, people aren't turning on a podcast to learn about football. They're turning on a podcast to be entertained.
yeah,
Let's also not forget, too, when he came back to the NFL, he wasn't very good at his job.
Okay.
it wasn't.
Come on.
That's a personal vendetta.
No.
I mean, the
it's-
Raiders weren't good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's very fine. But like the big thing with him was like John Gruden's gonna come back.
What are you saying? Like John Gruden doesn't know what he's talking about? When it
No,
comes
I'm
to
not.
football?
I'm saying there is
You
such
saying
thing.
John Gruden's washed?
There is such thing as aging out.
You saying he's not
aging
a
out
good-
of what? Knowledge?
Aging out of like the league. Yeah, we see coaches all the time.
Shout out to John Fox. Perfect example.
We were just talking about the other day how we like these young coaches that are coming in right now because they're adapting better.
That was, to take a young quarterback and develop. I'm not saying John Gruden is the guy to like go and like, all right, let's try Anthony Richardson with John. I'm saying like, as far as like teaching football though.
Oh, for podcast.
Oh, you're talking about the podcast?
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want to have a
I thought you were talking
show,
about him being an NFL coach.
I thought we were talking
No.
Do you
Oh,
think-
okay.
you
I asked the podcasting question.
No, you said if there's a
Oh,
returning
see,
coach.
I was talking-
As a podcaster, I clearly said that.
Do you think he?
all three of us heard different, but
if he
You
does-
said coaching.
Roll the tape back.
Thrilled.
John Gruden as a podcaster. What do you think?
Do you think if he does get into football, he goes right into head coaching, or becomes like a coordinator, then the
He'll
head
be a
coach?
coordinator. He'll probably even do the consultant thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, what Salah's doing?
Away
Salah's doing?
from the camera.
Yeah. All right, moving on here. While speculation continues to grow around the NFL, Colorado head coach Deion Sanders says he has no official conversations with anyone about leaving for an NFL job, and his sole focus remains on winning at Colorado this season, per multiple sources. This is, I mean, okay, to even talk about this right now is pretty much useless, but we're going to do it anyway, because there's no way in hell he can say, yeah, I'm thinking about going to the NFL. I might do it.
What is your feeling? Do you think he goes to the?
He's going to the NFL.
I feel like it's just a natural progression. He started
Yeah,
at college,
He's
and
not
he went
gonna.
to,
You think a guy like him is going to stay in college forever?
and then his son, is
Especially as
going to
his
the NFL.
sons are going to go to the NFL.
Yeah, I think he's going to go to the NFL because the timing's right.
Maybe just follow his
Because
son
you
wherever he
have
goes.
you have guys who don't need to be head coach, don't have head coach background, or have taken the traditional road to head coaching, now doing well as head coaches. So Deion Sanders has more than anyone, even someone like Dan Campbell had, as far as head coaching experience.
Yeah.
Like he's coached a major program at Colorado. He did what he did at the school he started at. So yeah, I think he definitely can do it. I don't know who's going to do that though. Like who's going to hand their franchise to Deion Sanders?
I'd
We
want the
talked about it the other day. The Cowboys.
Cowboys, the
not
Giants
gonna
would be
happen.
the Giants would be a good spot because you could just draft your guy there. You
Yeah.
have
The Raiders.
the Raiders
Joe
are a good
Shane,
spot.
I can't see not Joe Shane. Well, I can't see Joe Shane vibing with Deion Sanders either. But I can't see John Mara like and Deion Sanders. Like, yeah, that's a good marriage.
Yeah,
it has to be like the right.
I think the Raiders.
Holy
is,
crap! What if it's the Raiders? Yes.
He
just
said that
said that.
first.
What's
he
wrong
said
with your
that
head?
second,
Sorry.
And then I just said it.
You know what?
The Raiders.
The Raiders
Joe
are a good
Shane.
spot.
You know what just clicked with me?
Now he's not listening.
You know what just clicked with me? Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady would do that.
Yeah, I feel like they have a good relationship. They're two Hall of Famers. Yeah, why not?
Holy crap!
And Antonio Pierce is the absolute perfect scapegoat.
Oh,
just
yeah.
just send him packing.
He's gonna be.
You're
I'm
never
sure he's a
gonna
nice guy.
hear. You're never gonna hear from Antonio Pierce again. No, he's gonna go coach the linebackers at Cal State Fullerton. Like you're never gonna hear
And
from
do a
Antonio.
good job.
And do a great job. They're gonna be very tough, terrible in pass coverage, but they're gonna be very good.
What a flame out Antonio Pierce was. But anyways, yeah, I think Deion Sanders in the NFL. That's some primetime.
Sorry, I
television.
missed that, guys. I just
That's some primetime television right there.
And the way it's shaping up is that Shedeur Sanders is going to be the number one quarterback taken off the board.
And who has 2 picks in the first round? Maybe he can get both his guys.
where
Travis
are the
Hunter and
I know, right? Where are the Raiders picking? Can we look that up while we're
let's,
talking
let
about
me
it?
get it
But
for you right
I mean,
here.
if the Raiders, I mean, if they're just within striking distance of a pick where they could feel confident in landing Shedeur.
As of right now, the Raiders are picking fourth. Giants are picking
Everything
first,
has to go right, though. That's the problem.
They
A
need to
father,
s-
son. That's like the LeBron and his son thing. If you want that to be a real
Yeah,
storybook
but
type
have
thing,
you seen
that's
Mark
the
Davis
word.
talk? Like he's definitely gonna go for that.
Oh, yeah, I
and
mean,
that's the
yeah.
play. And honestly, I wouldn't fault him either. You're in Vegas. You could have Deion running the show with his son at quarterback,
Brady up
with
top.
Tom Brady in the press box. Who's not gonna go see that show? That's the hottest show in Vegas.
and then I like Deion as a coach. Everywhere he's gone, they've improved remarkably.
Guys seem to respect him. I think you get something very similar to what you're having in Houston with D'Amico Ryans. And let's not be honest, one of the greatest players in NFL
Let's
history.
lie. Let's lie.
Sorry, let's
Let's not be honest.
sorry. Let's be honest. One of the greatest players in NFL history. Like one of the best corner. Like he's definitely capable. It's not just some random ex-NFL player trying to be head. Like this is one of the greatest.
Well,
ever.
and
Brady
Brady.
thing that sucks about Pierce is so like I didn't just get replaced. I got replaced by a guy that was better at what
These
I
are
did.
the
Pierce is a great example. That was just a regular NFL dude. Yeah, great. He was really good. Deion Sanders, top 50 all time.
Man, the AFC West head coaches would be absolutely insane.
Well, and didn't Brady and Shedeur have a relationship previously?
Yeah, he's trained him.
Business relationship.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Business
Sounds like a Diddy
related.
party
Not the way he
situation.
kissed his son.
Whoa! What did you say?
I'm not talking about how Brady used to kiss his son. I'm talking about a different time.
We forget about that.
That actually happened.
I feel like the world actually they purposely like.
They got rid of that too.
That's what white people think, though, right? That's
I
white
guess none of us can answer that.
If my dad ever kissed me, I'd suck him right in the mouth, man.
Hey man, what the hell? Man, I'm 14.
What are you doing, man? My mouth was open. Anyways.
Wait, what I was saying though, Brady trained Shador, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You're right, you're
So that, I mean, you got all kind of relationships there.
Holy crap.
I
I haven't heard anyone else talk about this.
First ones?
Okay.
I'm serious. I haven't heard anyone else talk. I'm saying, like, besides
We gotta
on our
make.
show.
We need to make this. We need to make this.
No,
into
I mean,
real.
I heard it on TV this morning.
Ah, damn it.
Well,
a lot of things are lining up, though. Like, I think that would be awesome.
Well, they have 4 wins though, so I think the
Keep tanking.
You did say the Giants.
there's a lot of-
they've got
I mean,
2
the
wins.
Giants do have a pick before.
They've
them.
got 2 wins.
Oh, so they're in the 2. Yeah,
so
they're in
the-
the 2-win thing. Yeah.
They're basically tied for the first pick. It's a 5-way tie.
Who is it?
But so New York is 2-8.
That'd be the
Jacksonville's 2-8. Then Tennessee's 2-7. Vegas 2-7. Cleveland 2-7.
I'll tell you what. I know the Giants have. I think
Cleveland, Tennessee.
Cleveland.
I think
and Tennessee.
the easiest schedule to finish the season. Like they have an extremely
yes,
easy
they do.
schedule
The Giants
to finish
do.
the season.
Because
So-
you got Dallas without Dak. They're playing Carolina.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're starting Drew Lock. They're about to start Drew Lock because they're like, we have been
Yeah,
schedule.
right.
We need to lose.
Well, who's worse though, Drew Lock or Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell? Like
That's a very good question.
Or Will Levis.
you got to lose games.
God, we should rank these quarterbacks.
They're-
Not right
they're-
now. Not right now, but
There are 4 teams in that race that need quarterbacks next year.
shit.
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be-
Or Deion just goes wherever his son goes, like wherever that may be.
then a lot of things have to work.
Yeah.
out. You have to fire their
Raiders
coach.
is the it's the perfect situation.
Oh, I love that. All right, let's move ahead here.
It's a lot of.
Glad we figured that out, guys.
It's a lot of big names.
Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers says he still wants to play next season despite how this year is gone. Next season would be age 42 year. How do we feel about A-Rod coming back for one more season?
Great, good. Another 3-win season, 4-win season. I don't love it. I don't love it. What? So all you're gonna do is put a new head coach in there because the team's already kind of set. So
Yeah, it's a running back situation.
what
I
else
mean,
are you gonna do?
might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got, Gabe?
I feel like Aaron Rodgers is like the player's version of like a Jerry Jones. Just you're too much in your own way to be successful now.
He's been saying retirement since like 35.
I don't understand why Aaron Rodgers is taking so much.
Yeah, let me just can we park it there for a second.
I
When he
remember-
was a Packer, he was talking about it's like you
And he teases it in the most douchebag way.
I used to defend that, be like, he's not gonna retire, and then now it's like, dude, you said that 10 years ago.
Well, even though this is
that's so mean.
This is literally anti-retirement. He's like he's going to.
Yeah. He's literally saying he's doing the opposite. He's saying I'm not going to retire next year.
But was that asked? Did he
I'm
just?
sure he was asked.
no, no, he was.
Okay.
I saw the interview.
You just need a head coach then. That would be okay.
First things first, I plan on playing next year.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's a type of Aaron Rodgers thing to be like, hey, I just want to let you know I do plan on
I
playing
have
next
no problem with him playing next
But
year.
what if the Jets draft the quarterback?
Then they draft a quarterback and you have a bridge guy to sit and you could sit and watch Aaron Rodgers play quarterback.
Get ready for Aaron to get some snarky looks. Yeah, it's just a head coach. I just want to know who.
it worked pretty well with Jordan Love.
No. I just want to know who the head coach is. That's all that because does Aaron like him?
Doesn't
That's
matter.
the only way it's gonna work.
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
I know. That's
Doesn't
the only way it's
matter
gonna
who
work.
that coach is.
What's going to work? The quarterback thing or the actually winning?
The Jets winning
Yeah,
would be like who's that coach?
Well, they need to fix the defense. That's the number one problem on the offense.
Maybe get Robert Saleh. He's
Who'd
pretty
have
good.
thought that was gonna be the problem?
Robert Saleh's pretty good at fixing
most
defense.
point or what most yards allowed since Robert Saleh got traded.
That's a great
Or got,
stat to have.
Since the day he got fired.
released. Yeah, but yeah, keep piling on Aaron Rodgers because he plays cornerback and
No, I'm saying,
linebacker and all that.
I'm saying, as the Jets in the whole, like head coach matters because Aaron. Look what happened this year.
I mean, and say,
If Hackett's back, I don't know what.
No matter what problem you point out for the Eagles, there's no problem with the Eagles. For the Jets, you always want to bring it back to Rodgers. That
okay, but
pisses
here's
me
the
off.
thing, though. Like, no matter how bad the defense is playing, no matter how he's playing, he's a terrible, terrible leader for a leaderless team right now.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He's a terrible leader.
I don't know.
How can you not? How can you say
I mean,
that?
you definitely said that Robert Saleh was a terrible leader.
No, hold on. I never.
And then it
Hold
fell
on.
apart when he left.
Hold on. I never said Robert Saleh was a terrible leader. I said he's probably not the right leader for an Aaron Rodgers team. Now, I don't know who is because Aaron doesn't want a leader.
Was a hell of a
Aaron
lot better
doesn't
than
want
whoever's
a
there now.
leader. Aaron doesn't want a leader, and he doesn't want to lead.
McCarthy's available next year, right?
Well, how do we know that? I don't know. How do we know that? Like,
were
how do
you
we
not
know
there?
that?
Are you not watching him? Like,
How do we know that? It fell apart when Robert Saleh left. The defense fell apart. Like that's
no,
just
that's
simple
no
as
question.
that.
That's
like
no
why
question.
is that like? Well, Aaron Rodgers is slowly corroding the character of this team because he's a terrible leader. Why? Because our defense sucks.
Well,
Like-
because every move they made
it's
this
not
year
like
is-
the offense is like going out there and scoring a ton of points, though. I mean,
Right, but the reason they're losing is not because of the offense. Like the reason they're losing because they can't keep a team under 25
I mean, they just
points.
put up.
That was the reason they were losing when they had him.
Right, I get there are
When Robert
games.
Saleh was
I get
there,
there
the
are
offense
things we
was
could
doing
point
that.
out, like games where they weren't like putting up 30 points. But this defense, you hear what I just said? The most yards allowed since Robert
But
Saleh's
even when
gone.
Saleh was actually there, it wasn't like the offense was playing any like.
So you think number one problem on this team is the defense? Or sorry, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Because it feels like this is Aaron's hand-picked team, and this is how they're doing.
That's such a
Well,
overblown
and what's
statement.
led to Robert Saleh's exit is Aaron Rodgers.
Most of this team was here before Aaron Rodgers got here.
And
Like,
then-
we know the Lazard thing, we know all that, but most of this team was here before Aaron Rodgers ever got here. So it's not Aaron Rodgers' hand-picked team.
No, Hackett came for Aaron Rodgers.
Right, that's one guy. So maybe you
okay.
got 52-man roster. So I hope you're ready to name at least 30 guys right now.
They're starting. They all came for Aaron Rodgers. Is that what? Tyron Smith, Aaron Rodgers, right?
Okay.
I'm blanking on the White House name.
Alan Lazard,
Davante
Rodgers.
Adams.
You could probably get to about 15, 20 guys.
Okay,
Sure.
but not all 52
these are-
guys
but
matter.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There's ratios.
Okay, but I'm saying most of the players on defense and a lot of the players on offense were here before Aaron Rodgers was even here. Like
Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback. He's making the decisions on the field. So
also,
he's making this decision on one side of the field. Let's be honest. Let's be fair about that.
the side that scores points,
Right.
the
Not
side that wins games.
Okay. The defense has a little bit to do with winning.
The offense has a lot more to do with it.
God. Okay. All right. Sorry.
How's
Never mind.
that not
Never mind.
true?
Never mind. The defense. Literally, the only thing good about this team last year, the reason they got to 7-8 was not because of the freaking offense. They were winning games because of the defense. Because you could also win
And they
games
would have
that
been
way.
a better team if Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he did get hurt, but I'm saying if he plays like we all think he was going to play, they would have been a far better team because of it. I don't understand why you want to give him credit all of a sudden.
No, I'm not trying to give him credit, but I'm saying we're trying to hang this whole thing on Aaron Rodgers. Like, oh, he's
I'm not
trash.
hanging the whole thing on Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying like he has a big part to do with it.
Yeah.
a very big part.
I'm with that too.
Yeah,
It's
he's a big
not the
part to
whole.
do, but I'm
It's not
saying-
the whole thing, but it is a huge piece of the pie.
You could win next year with Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'm trying to say.
I will not
Because
bet.
because
You
you,
could
could
win
fix
this year.
because you could fix
we're-
other things. No, you
we're-
can't win this year because the defense is playing like shit.
Okay.
Like that's like you
So
can't
what, it's
win
gonna
with
be
Aaron
fixed next
Rodgers.
year?
Yeah, definitely finish next year. Yeah, they went from terrible to bad this year. Why can't you have the other switch around? Like
Because you're seeing it
Teams
fall
change
apart
from year
in
to
front
year.
of you, and Aaron Rodgers is getting older from here.
okay,
It's
well,
just-
teams change
so
from year
like
to year.
so like another year, he's just going to be back all of a sudden.
Yeah, I think if he plays the way he's playing right now, next year they can still win if they fix the defense, fix the O-line.
Okay.
There's stuff around him you can fix.
Okay.
All right. Where do you see if everything goes well? How far could this team go next year? This year they're obviously not going to the Super Bowl.
That's like a hypothetical on a hypothetical. I don't know who they're adding. Like no, I don't know.
They're gonna
ask me when they have an.
They're going to have 6 wins next year. We'll have the same argument next year because Aaron Rodgers is not his fault.
Right,
It's gonna
that's
be
a
Aaron Rodgers.
hypothetical. You have no idea because you have no idea what they're going to do.
Well, this year they're pretty bad, and they have all Aaron Rodgers.
Right,
guys.
this year for sure you could do that.
Add a head coach and hope this all started. It's just honestly where this starts is Woody Johnson just being a bad owner. It seemed like the firing process of Saleh and all that kind of fell to like it felt random and like shot from
Escorted
the
out
hip.
of the building.
Yeah,
by
it just
security.
felt like there was an owner who wanted to win. Saleh
I'm
had
not trying to be sarcastic here. Are you blaming that on Aaron Rodgers too?
No. Saleh who had a vision, Aaron Rodgers had a vision. It just didn't like this. Like the Jets are the Jets because they don't have.
Wait, what
cohesion.
you saying right now? Saleh and
Saleh had a vision of the team. Aaron had a vision of the team. Woody Johnson had a vision of the team. That's why it's not working. They're not on the same page. You don't see.
so you do think Aaron Rodgers is the reason why Saleh's gone?
I didn't. Did I say that? I said it's three pieces that aren't working together. That's why this team's bad.
I do, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but Woody Johnson.
I saw it in
pretty
Green
much-
Bay. He did the same thing with Mike McCarthy.
You know, else we've seen it in New York Jets. There's all Woody Johnson does.
Okay,
This
but
his
no,
MO.
okay, no,
he
but
did it well before Aaron Rodgers.
But no, but like what I'm saying is the same situation that's happening this year happened with the Packers too, and it led. It was the same. It was the same exact thing. Aaron Rodgers was playing bad. The team was playing bad. The head coach got fired.
Okay, that's
It
the way
was
any team
based-
works. That's the way. You can
I
point to
can't
any.
believe you're saying any team they go through the same thing that Aaron Rodgers has now gone.
No, when you have a
twice.
franchise quarterback and the franchise look at Jacksonville's not fired yet. Peterson's pretty much gone. Why is he bad coach? No, because Trevor Lawrence is playing bad. That's the way any team works.
I don't think anyone's gonna
No,
agree with you. on
I
this.
this is a system.
That's a fact. What are
I
you
think
talking about?
this is a systematic. This is a top to bottom failure from the Jets, and that's just what the Jets are. We forget that. Yeah, they have the talent, but like sometimes you don't know how to be good. The Jets don't know how to handle it, and that's why he led to. If anything, just keep solid through the season. This is what happens. Now they're just kind of falling apart in front of our eyes. And I know he's coming back at 42, but you want him at 41. Like you don't want him a year older, and you don't know what's going to happen. And the next year you have Devontae Adams a year older. He's signed next year, right? Devontae Adams.
I don't know.
So you run it back. It's just the Jets failing. This is what the Jets do. They just fail, and it just topples down. And this is what happens. This is an ugly season, and Aaron's coming back next year. And I I'm telling you, I just want to see who the head coach is, and that'll make my decision on how far I think this team will go.
And if I'm a Jets fan, I can't wait till he's gone. I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
what do you have to look for? Do you really think enough can be fixed for them to win a Super Bowl next year? I don't think so. If I'm a Jets fan,
I think so.
I'm like, get him out of the building. Let's start over.
Yeah, you know what that looks like? Zach Wilson. Like what? Like the grass is not greener here.
Or it looks like Jaden Daniels, summer 2 pick overall.
Right, because that's what the Jets do. They nail quarterback.
No, I'm saying
draft
like
deals.
I mean,
I'm saying
but
like
you
a
rather
young
go for
quarterback.
that than
I'd
just
rather
run
have
it
that
back.
hope.
I'd rather go for Aaron Rodgers, 100%. 100%. And you could still go draft a guy. Like, still go draft. You just said it. It worked with Jordan Love.
Okay, who do I compare this to? Do you think the Bears are in a better spot than the Jets right now because you're losing with Caleb Williams rather than losing with Aaron Rodgers?
No, but you're not getting Caleb Williams next year. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying like if I'm losing the season, I'd rather lose with a starter. Like New England, I'd rather lose with Drake May than lose with Aaron Rodgers because then next year, because
I don't get your question.
I'm
They're both starters,
not
though.
encouraged by a 42-year-old quarterback coming back and then them being good. He's not even good this year. So next year he's going to be the same, which is not good. That's not good. Like it's over. Not like it doesn't. They're not good this year.
He hasn't been good for a while. His last year with the Packers, he wasn't good.
I think you guys overestimate how bad he is this year.
Who's
the whole team is bad.
Who's your dream candidate for that job?
I haven't really thought about it too much.
yeah.
I think it depends. If you're gonna get a young coach, and I think you go get a young coordinator. But
He needs. You know what? It will never happen. But he needs another alpha who would have more gravitas than him. That's
their problem is Woody Johnson.
yeah, Will Johnson.
That's their problem.
Yeah, I said he just
Like, this is like blaming the Cowboys season on Dak Prescott. Like, well, sure, he's had bad games, but the problem is way up top. The problem is culture. The problem is decision making. The problem is coach firing. The problem is way up top with Woody Johnson. Ask any Jets fan, that's what they'll tell you. Like, that's the problem with the Jets.
All right, let's one
thing I'll say to that though, the difference between Dak and Aaron, Dak's gonna add, or how do I say this? Aaron's gonna add to a bad culture. Aaron's not gonna be the one to come in and try to like have some good spots within that culture and improve things. Aaron's going to add to that bad culture. That's where I don't like that comparison.
I don't know
with the
how we
Cowboys and
can
the
know
Jets.
that without being in a locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's been Aaron's MO for 2 decades.
I don't know. Like, give me one quote from an ex-player that's saying something like that.
But
Like,
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers, the cancer in the locker room. Like, give me like all I saw was a bunch of guys follow him to a new team.
And look what they followed him to. 3
Right,
wins.
but that's not what we're talking about. All I saw was a bunch of players follow him to a new team. If they hate him so much and it was such a cancer, why are guys following him around?
It wasn't a bunch of guys. It was the two or
Okay,
three
well, you guys
main
just said he
that like him.
handpicked the roster. Now it's not a bunch of guys.
And they are meant to be the main guys on that team, and it's not working.
Okay, but the question is, why did they follow him around if he's such a bad
But like
leader,
you're making it
cancer
sound like
in
like a whole offense came for him. Like every offensive
You guys are just
line,
making the point that
a
he
head
handpicked his
coach.
roster.
Okay.
I just don't see how you could find life in
42-year-old Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers is going to be the best we've seen in the last 4 or 5
You
years.
bring him back. You take your shot. You're already too far in not to take your shot. You still draft a quarterback. You still draft your coach, whatever one you want. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't like it, tough. You can leave. But you get your coach, you get your quarterback, and you move forward. You take your shot with Aaron Rodgers next year. It's not, it could definitely get worse.
Not according to Jets fans.
Yeah.
Jets fans on the internet want him gone.
Also,
Why don't you
too-
poll Jets fans?
Also, too, if you're like if you're looking for a Super Bowl, like if you know the Chiefs, whatever, they're not drafting a quarterback in the first round, obviously. But like the Jets, they should draft a lineman or something. But they're gonna draft a quarterback, hypothetically. You want that to be same way with when the Packers drafted Jordan Love, like you want them to draft a wide receiver or something, someone who can help them right away. The Jets have a quarterback; they're just gonna be the same spot they are now without that quarterback's not gonna play a lot. It's just it's I don't like it. It doesn't.
It's a future move for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just out in the Jets this year and next year, to be honest. If Aaron Rodgers is there, I'm out.
All right. All right, let's move on here. Another quarterback decision for the Colts. Shane Steichen announced team is going back to Anthony Richardson on Sunday and for the rest of the season. Joe Flacco back to the bench. The Joe Flacco experiment goes 2 weeks, and not that I'm always freaking right, but I was definitely freaking right about this one.
2 weeks and a lot of interceptions.
This was always the problem. You weren't going from Anthony Richardson to some quarterback who's makes you a Super Bowl contender. You're going to Joe Flacco, who's a joke, who's old. He's a Super Bowl champion.
He's a joke.
My bad.
Comeback player of the year.
Exactly, and that's the joke. I'm saying he's a joke as a starter now.
That's Mr. Comeback Player of the
No
Year,
one's taking him seriously. He's going on the field, and other defenses are like, hell yeah. He's not going to move an inch. We're going to sack this guy 8 times. This is the this is such a stupid move. Irsay's I'm guaranteed Irsay made this call. And this is what bad organizations do, just like the Jets. But I mean, how do you feel about Richardson coming back as a starter? Like,
What's
is he about to turn it up?
it's just like this is not. If I was a player, I've never been an NFL player, but if I was a player, I'm like, can we just get some consistency somewhere?
No, you can't.
Especially at quarterback. Like, if we be about this kid, let's be about the kid. Like Flacco's, I'm sure he's liked in the locker room, but like, if you're gonna lose with a young guy who can get, because now you lost 2 games worth of reps. You can't duplicate.
Yeah.
You can't replicate that. It's impossible.
You know how much faith he probably lost in the organization too.
In
You benched
himself.
me midway through the season, and then it got really bad for you. Now you're putting me back in.
He's saying the right things, though. He called it a blessing in disguise.
Well, he's trying to get another contract.
He got that. He
He's
got
trying-
that media training.
Yeah, he's trying.
Let
to
me ask you a question. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you did, like, you were the one pounding the table for Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I was.
For him to come on, the locker room, you said all that stuff. How do you feel about that now?
I didn't know Flacco was be this bad. I thought he was be passable. Like, mentally last year was passable. I'm like, oh, okay, it could work, but Flacco just disappointed me. That's
I was thinking, like, it may have worked the other way. Like, you were saying, like, you got to go to Flacco, you're going to lose the locker room, but they don't start winning. Have you lost the locker room now that you're going swish-swashing back and forth?
Yeah,
and
this
now
is-
you're putting Anthony. Like,
I think this is-
Do you not look weaker to the locker room now?
This is worse. Like, if you stick with Flacco, then just stick with Flacco. Like, he's our quarterback. We're whatever. My thing was, at the time, Flacco was playing good. Like, oh yeah, let Flacco play. Like, he's playing solid. Last year, Gardner Minshew played solid, and they almost got to the playoffs. Just do that, but Flacco just wasn't good. So I'm like, oh, now this kind of looks bad. Like, and it's
Oh god, yeah.
it's just like you said, it's Chris Ballard and
He needs to go, too.
and Irsay just shooting from the hip. And this is your future of your team. And next year, what are you gonna do? Draft a quarterback? What are you gonna do with Richardson? Like what?
AJ, put on your wizard hat here. How do you see this playing out for all parties involved? Head coach, quarterback, and team.
Well, this is 2 games that were wasted in a season that they could be fighting for the playoffs. They're the 8th seed in the AFC.
They're right there.
They're right there. And you
crazy.
just wasted 2 games. I was calling for his benching too, because I didn't like the whole taking himself out of the game. Say, have your opinion on that, whatever. This is just weird. And Flacco because remember, Flacco came in when Anthony Richardson got hurt a little earlier in the season, played well. He was awful. I would have benched him if not after the first game that he played.
Yeah.
After the first quarter of that last game, because he was terrible.
Yeah.
He's absolutely awful.
They might just sorry.
So this is 2 wasted games to throw in this weird wrench in the middle of your season. You throw off the chemistry, you throw off the consistency. So now you've got to go back to a different offense with this guy at quarterback. If you were going to be about
reset that,
I love what Angel
offense,
said. If you're going to be about the kid, be about the kid.
And that's another thing too. They have still not shown the ability to build an offense around this kid. They're still the same playbook that they had Joe Flacco doing, the 5-step drop back and all this shit. Run the ball. Like, I know you drafted wideouts and you want to use your wideouts. Run the ball with your running quarterback and Jonathan Taylor and your good old line.
Yeah, Shane's gonna go. He's gonna get fired. I think. And he should.
That's a
I think
shame.
he's a great offensive coordinator. He might be a good head coach one day again too.
Yeah.
Like I can definitely see that happening. Like learning from some mistakes. But he's gonna go. You're gonna need to, if you're serious about Anthony Richardson, you're gonna need to find a coach who wants that challenge.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know who's that gonna be, but yeah, be about the kid, kind of like you said. Have you seen the rumors swirling in Chicago? Gabe, you're gonna love this. That the vets want a different starting quarterback by the name of Tyson Bagent
Good Lord.
to start over Caleb Williams. We've seen the frustration. All right, DJ Moore.
This is worse than
We've seen this.
Those fans don't have any patience whatsoever. I swear. Dude.
We've seen this happen, right? I mean, I want any chance. This is a Kirk Cousins, RG3 situation. Tyson Bagent maybe is a guy you want to go to.
But that took years for them to discover Kirk. This is like 10
I'm not saying he is.
Instigator.
I'm just saying. Like, they want it. Should we give it to them?
Chicago, man. They're going to do what Chicago does best, and that's throw good players away.
And you want to throw
It's gonna
Tyson
happen.
Bagent out there to win against that schedule that's coming up? Your whole division, plus the Niners, plus the Seahawks.
Yeah, this isn't going to go well for the Bears. Are going to have a
They
rough.
might win one more game this season.
Yeah.
What a weird team.
Just want to throw that out there because
That's one of the most annoying things about Hard Knocks. It's like, okay, you guys create stars, but just cool it with that. What a joke.
Caleb Williams coming in as the most unprecedented talent ever. 4 and 5.
Yeah, I take Bo Nix over him in a heartbeat.
Bo Nix, by the way, was above Justin Jefferson in points scored for fantasy football.
Yes, he
Good
is.
for you, Bo Nix.
Having a great game.
Good job, Bo.
Or a great year.
Wow. I didn't. see the volume button.
That's the news brought to you by HUEGA Hats. That was rather long. Sorry about that. Let's get back, and we're going to preview every game in week number 11. A good slate of football games. Be right back.
Don't be a slapdick. This is the real Coach JB. It's a great day to have a great day on the Benched NFL podcast. Peace.
All right, week number 11 coming up. This one of my favorite weeks in recent memory.
Yes,
we've
it
had
is.
some. We've had some, not duds, but not so exciting
Last week
weeks.
wasn't great.
Leading up to week number 11, looks like it's going to be really good. Tonight was a good game, not the game I think people expected.
Yeah, good game.
But it's the game I called. Eagles smacked the hell out of the Commanders.
Also, like I said earlier, there's some playoff positioning happening
Yeah.
now. So this is why these
And that
weeks
started
get-
tonight.
These weeks get important. Yeah, exactly.
So it started tonight. Commanders go to 7-4. Eagles go to 8-2. Let's move ahead here. Packers going to Chicago. 6-3 Packers, 4-3 Bears. We just talked about the Bears, how they're in a free fall. Does that begin here with the Packers?
Yeah. Off a bye week, Jordan Love healthy. Hopefully he's healthy. I'll take the Packers here just based on the defense. If Jordan Love doesn't play, I'll pick the Packers.
I guess it's impossible to know because they're just going to lie to you in the media. But you are an owner, so how's Jordan Love?
I saw a report today that every player was practicing today. Jordan Love, 100%. But this is Matt LaFleur.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's good.
He was healthy last game, too, and he definitely couldn't walk straight.
To be fair, that was a separate injury, which is even more scary if you think about it.
That's horrible, man.
That was another injury on the same leg.
That was his other hit.
I'm not even tempted for an upset here. Packers are going to win.
Packers by a lot.
Yeah.
What's the thing?
Like over 2,000 days or whatever.
No.
The Bears haven't beaten the Packers since 2018.
And then the ownership went from Aaron Rodgers to
It went from Aaron. Yeah,
Jordan Love.
when Jordan Love beat him for the very first time, Aaron Rodgers texted him, "Congratulations on starting your journey of owning the Bears."
Wow.
A brand new Papa.
I think if I'm telling you, 3 weeks, if the offense is not turned around, I think Eberflus is going to get fired.
2 weeks.
I think
less.
maybe
it's
two,
gonna
maybe
be
two,
bad.
yeah.
It's bad.
Okay.
Could have been Packers week.
AJ, you have
yeah,
Packers.
go.
Oh, yeah. This is the start of the downfall. Maybe the Bears win one more game this season. Maybe.
Wow.
2-8 Jags are going to go with Mac Jones, and they're going to go be the sacrificial lamb for the NFL to the mighty Lions.
This would be the upset if there was one.
Oh God,
But
Mac Jones.
But there's not going to be one. Lions by
ultimate
What is
upset.
the over-under on this one?
You know what's crazy? The Jags have
Oh, God. The Lions are 14 points favorite. 14 points
You know what's crazy? In recent weeks, the Jags have been playing like a lot better against really
they
good
took the
teams.
Eagles to the
they
fourth
took the
quarter.
Eagles. They did
They
the same
did.
thing with the
The
Packers.
Vikings.
They did it with the Vikings. So I'm just saying they have been playing better.
And they're 14
They're trying to find that one trap game. They're begging every week.
14-point
it's
dogs.
coming.
It ain't going to be the Lions.
It's
I'll
not,
tell you
it's
that.
not going to be the Lions.
All right, move ahead here. Let's pick this quick and move on. Raiders, Dolphins. I'm going to go. God, I guess I'll go Dolphins. They're at home and they're healthy-ish.
Yeah, Dolphins. Is Antonio Pierce still coaching?
Yep, and Minshew's starting again. So
Yeah, so
we have that.
Miami by a lot.
Somehow the playoff race is still good for the Dolphins. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
They're
I'm
in-
saying,
they're
hey,
They're
I
still
feel
in it.
like
That
they-
win,
The AFC.
that win against the Rams,
Yeah.
was we might go back and like that might decide the Rams' future, and the Dolphins might be able to slip into the playoffs here.
The Dolphins, yeah. I mean, they're playing 2 wins in a row.
At 3-6, God, the AFC sucks right now.
The AFC's
AFC's
bad.
not-
That's why I'm saying there might. I mean, I'm not saying a playoff run, but the Dolphins they could definitely make a little run right here. I'm gonna have the Dolphins.
Rams 4-5 badly need to win in Foxborough against a team that
Not too
has
bad.
taken down some teams recently.
They're not bad.
The New England Patriots, Drake May, I think. I'm really excited about Drake May because to me, when you see a quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback in his first starts, doing what he's doing with nothing around him as far as doesn't have a good O-line. Ramondre Stevenson either runs for 75 yards or -7.
Yep.
Like, it just doesn't have much around him, and he's still putting up respectable, games. Like, I'm excited about him. All that being said, I'm going with the Rams here.
Yeah. Rams. This would be a close game though. This might go down to the.
You don't
fourth
think
quarter.
they're like, all right, we're pissed. Let's go out and scorch earth or no?
Nah, the Patriots are good enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
So I think they'll keep it close. And
Good young matchup here to watch. Puka Nacua versus Christian Gonzalez.
Pooks.
What
Yeah.
you guys got?
I'm gonna go with the Rams. They're trying to fight for that playoff spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the Rams didn't so badly need this win, I'd probably try to pick the Patriots a little bit here, but
Yeah.
it's Rams.
Browns 2-7. Jameis Winston back at the helm for at least one more week, and then Derek Carr and the Saints hosting them. I'm gonna go with the Saints because the Browns
They're
are
gonna
really
keep
bad.
accidentally winning.
Yep. Yeah, this is great news for the other teams.
Who's watching this game? I'll go Cleveland.
Derek Carr's mom.
I'll go Cleveland. just because I need to zig with everyone's
I
ads.
know. I don't want to talk about this game.
I'm trying to gain points here.
I'm done talking about this game.
Yeah, I'm not picking.
Now the good ones start here.
I'm not picking.
I'm not picking.
Left this one, Blake.
You're picking the Saints?
I'll lose the point.
I guess I'll
Saints
pick the
still
Saints.
game?
Yes, Saints. Yes.
Okay, Brownies good.
All right, guys. Joey's game of the week right here. 7-3 Ravens going to the 7-2 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Why is this a 10 a.m. game?
I know, right? This needs to be Sunday Night
Well,
Football.
I mean, this is they're East Coast all the way.
Well, Sunday-
No, I know. But I'm saying, why is this not Sunday night
Well,
football?
Sunday night's Cincinnati and the Chargers. That's a pretty good game.
I'd rather be Baltimore.
But this is a good game. Though.
Pittsburgh.
you comparing those two? What the hell's wrong with you?
Hey, man, the Bengals they're a fun watch. I understand the record.
That's
isn't that.
great. This is the Ravens and the Steelers,
Yeah,
and they're both like fighting for first place in the AFC North.
But
I have a feeling this is gonna
Stop.
be like this. This game's gonna be like more like tonight's game, like the Commanders and the Eagles and the superior teams.
the Ravens are just going to
I
be
think
like.
the Ravens are just gonna kick the crap out of them.
This is the first true test for Russell Wilson. As
Yes.
far as
Yep.
he's played well. I'm not trying to downplay what he's done, but I'm saying if you do that against the Ravens, who by the way can be thrown on,
Dude,
I was
bad
going to say
secondary.
they're
I don't know.
pretty
it's
bad
not
against the pass.
a great matchup
Yeah.
for the Ravens.
I'm picking the home team.
Revenge game for Patrick Queen.
I'm picking Pittsburgh.
what? The linebackers gonna settle this.
He
one.
is pissed. Have you seen the Patrick Queen
Actually,
stuff?
yeah, that's true.
He's pissed. Yeah, no, I'm 100% serious about that. Patrick Queen versus Derrick Henry, baby.
Yeah, I'll pick.
I'm with you. I'm going Steelers at home.
Yeah, Steelers at home. Good D line versus a bad O line.
Let Russ cook.
And I don't know what happened to the secondary of the Ravens. It's not here. So I'll pick home team.
I'm not sure Kyle Hamilton's healthy either. So keep an eye on that.
yeah.
Because
I got the Ravens. I think the Ravens are gonna smack them.
Smack them. That's crazy.
Steelers.
I think the Ravens are gonna smack them.
I don't know about smack them.
I'll smack you. You didn't say that.
jeez,
I wish you would.
personal.
Let's go. I'll smack you with my words.
AJ, just make your pick.
I'm a podcaster. Damn it. That's what I do.
I'll rip you apart.
That's what I do in my. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, AJ.
Can I make my pick? Or?
Yes, sir.
Ravens, but I think Steelers are going to pass all over the Ravens. I just think you can't stop Lamar and Derrick Henry right now.
Two of the NFL's best rushing teams in this one: the Steelers, number 8, and of course the Ravens, number 1. So it was a good old-fashioned tough AFC North football game here. Vikings at 7-2, heading into Tennessee. The Vikings need to win. Kind of a little bit, not a free fall. They have 2 losses. Don't want to overstate it, but they need a win here.
I think they need to win like convincingly to
Yeah,
gain.
honestly, I just need a W. Just need a W here.
I-
Don't let yourself get in the mix with the 5-win teams.
Yeah.
Let's keep a cushion here. They're going to go play the Titans, who are trying to get a look at Will Levis. Had a good game last week against a tough defense. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, decent yardage. Calvin Ridley's looking a lot better.
You said Will Levis?
He had a good, what?
Nothing. I just make sure you know who. You're
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of surprising, but he had a good game last week.
Yeah.
I think they're going to give him a look here at home. They better not lose to the Titans. Yeah. I'm going to go Vikings, but I'm not nervous. But if this is close, I'm going to start to be nervous every time I pick them.
This is a be on watch game. Let's
Yeah.
look at let's watch Sam
yes,
Darnold.
Yes.
I think Will Levis sells for 97 yards. This defense is going to eat him alive.
Yeah.
I'll go Vikings by a mile. I mean a mile.
I'll go Vikings, not by a mile. I've been sour on Sam Darnold for a couple weeks now.
God, Sam Darnold. I forgot
Honestly,
about him.
all
That's what I'm
season.
saying.
And this Titans defense is not bad.
Yep.
While I agree with you, Will Levis is going to have a terrible game. Watch out for Sam Darnold. I'm watching this game closely.
What a disappointing team if Sam Darnold ends up just reverts back to what he used to
Yep.
be in this
Yep.
defense.
This is going to be a close game. Titans, first in total defense, first in total yards, first against passing yards.
I'm saying.
First against passing yards, 13th against rushing. This is a good defense. I might switch this.
And okay, just so you could see.
Holy crap.
Look who I picked.
All right.
Just so you could see it. Look who I just switched it, but
I have the Titans. I had the Titans before we even had this conversation.
Shout out to our audio listeners.
I know. Brought to you by the Brought to you by the Fans First Sports Network.
Thank you.
God, am I going Titans? I'm gonna go Titans. I'm gonna go Titans.
I'll go Minnesota. Wow, we have okay.
We got a little split here.
I'll take Minnesota.
Anthony Richardson back at the helm for the Indianapolis Colts. They're gonna go take on the New York Jets.
They deserve each other. They deserve each other. This is beautiful football. This is awesome.
My God, if Aaron Rodgers and the Jets lose to Anthony Richardson, the Colts,
What do you do? What do you do?
it's a new low.
Fire somebody. Someone's getting fired.
Someone has to get
Someone
fired.
must be.
Yeah.
Someone has to get fired.
Who's left to fire?
Just fire Jeff. Might as well. Ulbrich,
You too. You're out of here.
Get out of here. What is it go down the hall? Whoever he sees first. Get your ass out of here.
Who you picking?
Well, for our audio listeners, as you can see, I have not picked this game yet.
AJ. AJ.
I picked it.
I'm picking.
I think Jets.
Who you picking, Angel?
I think Jets. I just don't believe Aaron Rodgers goes this low. He can't go this low.
The Colts.
I don't know, man.
It's Jets. It has to be Jets here.
I'm picking the Colts.
Oh
Picking the Colts. So you're going with the Jets, aren't you?
No, Colts.
I know, but you're going with the. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Picking the Colts.
AJ, you got.
This game is ridiculous. It's tough for the wrong reasons.
And you know why?
I can't believe we're struggling with this one.
You know why this game's so ridiculous too? Whoever wins this still has real playoff aspirations.
Yeah.
Like the Jets come away from this, they're still like 2 games out of the playoffs.
The Colts, 29th in total yards. This defense, 26th against the pass, 30th against the rush, 16th in points. This should be a landslide.
Jets are favored.
See,
I'm gonna go Jets.
I look at the Jets defense and how bad it is. I'm like, oh, they don't pass all over, they don't run all over. But then it's like
It's Anthony Richardson.
this play calling and Anthony Richardson.
If the Colts actually play to their strengths, they could run all over the Jets defense and own the field. But they're not.
The problem is you can say the exact same thing about the Jets.
Jets,
if they
too.
play to their strength, they can just give it to Brees Hall and Brandon Allen 30 times.
Aaron
but they
said
won't.
no.
But
You
they
know what?
won't.
I already submitted my application that I'm out.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going with the Colts.
Good for you, man.
For the
Good
Jets
you.
head coach vacancy.
Still haven't heard a thing.
Last,
Voicemails.
last week, we called it the low key game of the week was the Bucks 49ers. That really came through. I think this is the one for this week. Falcons, Broncos. This is going to be a good football game.
the Jets.
Broncos have been playing a lot better. The Falcons, one of the more underrated teams in the NFL. Broncos hosting here. I think that gives them the edge to lose by a little less. I'm going with the Falcons.
Going Denver, baby.
All bothered over there.
Justin Simmons revenge game if he plays the Sunday. But I think Surtain is the perfect guy to hold London. But the Falcons are a good team. It's going to be up to Bo Nix to make plays in the fourth quarter. And he's shown that he has in one game. So I'll roll with my Broncos here in a close game though. Like I think the Falcons are favored the Broncos are favored by 2 points.
Broncos are favored?
Yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
The Falcons are going to win.
Am I missing something with the Falcons?
That the whole country's underrating them.
Yeah.
Okay, well this is like a no-brainer to me. It's the Falcons.
I hate you guys.
No brainer to me as well. Falcons.
Oh, I hate all of you.
Dang.
And I like the Broncos. I really like the Broncos.
I
but
want
this one's a
every
no-brainer to me.
Every week I want to choose the Broncos, but they're playing good teams.
Yeah.
Also coming off a heartbreak loss too. I don't know how a young quarterback, does he just move off that right away?
Yes, sir.
Most quarterbacks don't.
Well, I mean, he's like 29, right? 32.
He's 25. Okay, he is a young man. He's very young. Listen. You can't persuade me.
I tell you what, he won't get a pass rush against. He's gonna have all day to throw the ball. Maybe that's the reason why they win. I don't know if they have a running game that.
It's
gonna
gonna be
make the Falcons
it's gonna be
pay.
whoever has the ball last because these defenses are gonna hold the other offenses down until the fourth quarter. It's gonna be a good game though. They're pretty evenly matched right now.
Could be.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bet here somewhere. I say the Falcons are gonna win by more than a touchdown. It needs to be less than a touchdown.
Yeah.
What do you want to put on it?
Well, he just said it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last.
Yeah.
So
What do you want to put it?
Oh man.
Loser. What do you want to do? I don't know.
Loser loses. That's what
Loser fills up my tank for the Eagle game.
What the heck?
loser buys me concessions.
Because we're taking a Jeep and it does not get the best
do a
mileage.
beer at the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Falcons 4-5, Niners 5-4. Huge game in the NFC West.
Seahawks.
So no gas.
Sorry, did I say Falcons?
So we're not doing the gas thing?
So we're not doing the gas.
No, we're not doing the.
No.
What the hell?
Your tank.
That's a good idea.
Sorry, I said Falcons. Seahawks at 4-5, going to Santa Clara to play the 5-4 49ers. CMC his second game back.
Seahawks.
Yeah, one team seemingly going up here as the Seahawks in a full free fall.
That's crazy. They
You
fooled
got-
us all. The Niners pretty convincingly.
Yeah, I think Niners are we're gonna win this one. I think CMC this first time he's gonna look like all the way back. I think we're gonna get a good game from him, and I think we start to hear whispers of Geno getting benched after this game. What you got?
Yeah, CMC's back. There's no Ayuk drama. The Seahawks are 1-5.
Isn't
their
it
last
nice?
6. Yeah, there's no drama.
No drama.
Maybe they should just traded him.
They're just let him. Maybe should have got rid of this guy.
Because Jennings pretty good.
I mean,
Pearsall-
Debo is punching the long snapper, but
That's
other than
true.
that,
Pearsall's bullet.
That's called leadership.
You can do whatever you want. Pearsall's already eating bullets, and you're just fine.
let's pick this game so I want to get to the next one.
Oh, Niners.
Not yet.
I want Seattle to win so bad just to help my Packers out in that playoff race, but the Niners are going to win this
Yeah,
game.
Niners, yeah.
That would put the Niners at 6-4, and I believe right on the heels of the Cardinals.
Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cards, yeah.
All right, guys, here it is.
Holy shit.
We got the 9-0 Chiefs against the 8-2 Bills. This time it's in Buffalo. You're coming to our house.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter.
It doesn't matter. They can play in Canada.
You're playing hell. Somehow they're going to win.
I'm not condemning them to hell, but this.
I am because they win all the time.
You can go to hell.
Jesus. Okay.
Here we go.
You go first.
Listen.
Does it truly not matter?
Yeah, this is
The
the
Bills
this is
are
the ultimate test. and
The
you've
Bills
said that
are a
the
good
most.
team. They're different, but sometimes greatness just overcomes.
I like it.
Mahomes in overtime on a touchdown pass to Travis Kelce. It's gonna be some crazy like that because
Yeah.
I always like that. I picked the away team, the Chiefs here in overtime. It's gonna be a very good game.
Well, like the famous band All American Rejects once said, it ends tonight. I think.
Swing.
Move along.
They all work. Are we not picking the game? They all work.
Move along.
I think the Bills, they end it
Really?
9-1 after this game. I think this means way more to the Bills than it does the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think you're going to get the very best of every single Bills player on the roster.
Josh Allen's gonna be crying running
Yeah.
the ball. Yeah.
And the Chiefs are going to lose barely and go to 9-1. Be like, oh well, see you in the playoffs, and then we'll beat them in the playoffs
Yeah.
because that's where the Chiefs do their thing. I'm gonna go Bills here at home.
Boys.
I'm going Bills. I have this vision in my head of Josh Allen in March. He's at home.
Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld's in the room. Like, hey, babe, come in. He's like, no. I'm watching Steve Spagnuolo film.
Oh yeah.
They have had this game
I
circled.
don't know, man.
That's what you're doing?
Hey, you hear what I'm saying? That's what he's doing.
I don't know, man. Haley Steinfeld in this room. What's his name?
Steve Spagnuolo.
Steve Spagnuolo in this room. I'm a big
Hey,
Stein.
that's how important I'm saying this game
I'm
has
with you.
been to
I'm
them.
with you. I'm
That's
with
how
you.
important I'm saying that this game has been for the Bills. And
man.
the Bills are 3-1 against the Chiefs, or the Josh Allen Bills against the Patrick Mahomes Chiefs are 3-1 in the regular season.
Nice.
This is not a playoff game. This is a regular season game. They're at home.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are not playing well. They're 9-0 and they're not playing well. It's got to end at some point. I think it ends now.
Another game that should be on.
If they lose, I want to see what happens to your rankings. But
Yeah, why
we'll
is
cross
it,
that bridge
what
when
is
it
up
comes.
with the Sunday night game?
I
this
don't know.
week?
We got Ben. Okay,
They didn't see Chiefs Bills on the schedule and say let's put this in prime
yeah,
time.
it's pretty predictable. That was gonna be a great game. But,
Jeez.
That's pretty crazy.
Gabe,
what's the weather
Who
like?
you got, Gabe?
I'm not picking against the Chiefs anymore. I'm not doing it. The Chiefs are going to win this game. I think even being
So go undefeated.
even in Buffalo, it's like that's just to most teams that matters being on the road, but to the Chiefs, it's like it's just another game for them.
You pulling up the Buffalo weather report?
Yeah, it's gonna be 43.
colder yet? Oh.
43 overcast. It's gonna be
Well, guess what? The Chiefs are pretty used to playing cold.
more than
Yeah.
more
They
than
play in a
fine.
game where
That's
people
true.
lost their
So
favorite
already
games. I'm
ruled
sure they're
out-
fine.
People lost phalanges.
Already ruled out. Keon Coleman won't play. Amari Cooper is questionable. Kincaid's questionable on the Chiefs side. Harrison Buckner obviously out. That might be a factor. Harrison Buckner being out.
Also, too, this Chiefs offense is playing a whole lot better, and they're trending upwards right now. Like I would say Hopkins isn't really fully in the offense just yet. He's going to get better. Kareem Hunt's playing a whole lot better right
Something
now.
cool about this game to keep an eye on is we've seen now this new version of Josh Allen, this Bills offense with Joe Brady and the responsible Josh Allen. Taking care of the football, being patient, taking what the defense gives you, running the football. I want to see that now against this Chiefs defense and how well those principles are ingrained in him, or if he's just going to go back to the old Josh Allen and just start free balling it because he's getting frustrated.
Yeah, this is
a good test for him.
This is a good Josh Allen test to see like can this new system be? Yeah, exactly. Like you
So we
said
have
perfectly.
2 for Bills, 2 for Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's gonna be a great game.
Wait, who's going Chiefs on your
Good
side?
thing it's at 125.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Oh, you're going Chiefs? Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. Good thing to be like 4 games on the same time.
All right. Even though we went through all those incredible football games, we're going to get Bengals and Chargers on Sunday night. Chargers will have their 6 fans there. The Bengals. Bengals are a good team, man. Bengals
Do
are
we
a
know
good
the
football
Asian
team.
lady's name? Do we actually know her name?
I'll find it.
We need to get
No,
her name. Just
stop.
say
Stop. We can't guess Asian lady names.
No, I said Jane Doe 1 because like she's not a real person. She's a paid actor.
I think
They
you're
probably,
going
it's an unnamed actor, unnamed star, whatever.
Who do you think's favored in this game?
Oh man,
The
It's
Chargers.
gotta be the Chargers. right?
Chargers by just a point and a half.
Really? Oh, so they think
That sounds about right with the way the Bengals years
Bengals
going.
are like, they're like
they play up to their
unluckily-
competition, but
unluckily
they
losing.
always lose at the very end.
Yeah.
Chargers coming in with the number 1 ranked defense. I'm going to go Chargers here at home. I think they are the most underrated team in the NFL still, and they're going to be a real problem. Thank God they did nothing at the deadline because then they would be a real problem.
I'll go Cincy just because I think they'd be desperate, but I'm not very confident in this one. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I'll pick Cincy just because they're more desperate, but not very confident.
And we're joking. This is going to be a great football game.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a good one.
This means a lot to the Bengals because this is like their season,
For sure.
like nearly.
You guys got?
I got the Bengals. I still believe in them. I refuse to quit in that team.
I got the Chargers, and I cannot find this Asian lady's name. I'm scrolling and scrolling.
Not a real person.
And then after like 12 different things on Google, I find a name, Marianne. But guess what they're saying her last name is?
What?
Doe.
Yep.
Ooh.
No way.
But just D-O.
She's a fake person.
That.
Well,
Do, woo, yee.
Okay. Easy.
I'm
why
saying
can't we
it's
be subtle?
she.
Why can't
I
we
thought
be
that's where
subtle?
you were going.
It
I was
is,
like-
but I just said,
But-
well,
No,
it's
but
safer.
like, is that wrong what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying that would fit.
Dang, man.
That would feel what?
God, it would fit what, Gabe?
It would fit
Your-
how their
your
culture's
racist
names are. No, that's
stereotypes?
not racist. That's just a thing.
Your agenda.
I met an Asian woman.
Put the camera on Gabe right now. Zoom in on his face.
Go, zoom in on me. I don't care.
Racist.
Big. It's gonna be right here too. Racist. Like bloody letters.
I'm going to put in the ticker below. Gabe is a racist.
Racist.
I don't care. Go ahead.
She's
Trump's
not,
backing off.
she's not a real person.
She's not real. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But it's okay to pay people to just don't try to run
Just
it
don't
off.
make it so obvious.
Don't bring her back next year in the next
I need to
primetime
clarify
game.
something. You're not actually, you don't believe that, for real. Right?
No, she's a paid actor.
Okay.
You're in Los Angeles. You find actors on.
Did we land on the moon in the 60s?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. All right, guys. Monday Night Football, the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys, as we know it, the battle for Texas. Did they call it that?
It's the battle of that one podcast with Micah Parsons and CJ Stroud.
Is this
right.
This isn't a rivalry, huh?
No.
It should be though. It's
Yeah.
Texas team. No, why
Yeah.
I
mean,
the
it's the
Texans
same
have
way-
been good long enough.
It's the same way
Well, maybe
the
that's
Rams and
why.
the Chargers will never be a
yeah,
rivalry.
yeah,
And it sucks because right as the Texans are getting good down now, the Cowboys are like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
What a game this should have been at the start of the
Yeah,
season.
no, it wouldn't
For
be.
sure. I think it's going to be a great tune-up game, kind of a get-right game for the Texans. I think this is just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, they need
just a nice ass team with an ass roster, and I
Cooper
think
Rush.
they're going to look really good.
Don't worry, the Cowboys signed Will Greer just in case anything bad happens.
You know,
Nice veteran presence.
you know, on ESPN they always do like the stories on Monday night before like
Yeah.
the game
Yep,
starts.
yep.
Like, I wonder what the story in Dallas is going to be. For them. Like,
well, CD.
what is actually going right in Dallas right now that you would do an ESPN story before
Wait,
Monday Night Football?
what is going right in Dallas, Joey?
I don't know. We pointed out the other day.
Yeah, we
the
did.
bright spots.
Yeah.
We were as positive as
But that was more position. Like I'm saying, like what's going right now? Like your starting quarterback's hurt, your wide receiver.
I don't know.
Micah-
I think you need to expect more from Cooper Rush because of what you've seen from in the past.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be a storyline as to if he doesn't play well enough, when you just say, all right, Trey, let's see what you have for the season because we need to make a decision on you because we spent a 4th-round pick.
Yeah, that's true. Though.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to your question. What's
Why
going
are
right?
they not just going right to Trey Lance? You spent the pick already.
of
Go
the
see what
Cowboys.
you have. He would have been the first quarterback in.
Because of the Cowboys. I mean,
Well, how could we?
I think they legitimately thought Cooper Rush is like one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, there should be a game where the Cowboys and all that talent on defense should rely on the defense. I think Bland is questionable. Diggs obviously going to play. Micah's back. There should be a game where you rely on your defense, but you only trust them because Zimmer is kind of a terrible coordinator. It's just a lot of bad things going on. The positive is that they're healthy on defense, but the negative is that they're not playing well on defense. So
Yeah.
Texans by a mile.
Okay, so is there any way the Texans can win where you're still kind of worried? Like, what do you see from them?
Oh, if the Cowboys D-line just wrecks that, makes it hard for them to score.
Yeah.
That's because that Texans O-line is still the same. And the Texans Cowboys have enough talent to make it a challenge for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Texans should blow it out. If they are the team we think they are, like a true contender, they need to blow out the Cowboys. I don't care if Michael Parsons is back. I think if you don't win convincingly against the Cowboys, they're not in my top 10, and they're not a serious Super Bowl contender. Maybe, I don't know if they're a great playoff team.
Yeah. They need to get. This is like I said though, great game to just get right.
Yep. All right. That's Monday Night Football. That is. Oh, sorry. My bad. You guys get to pick.
I was just gonna fully agree with everything you said. If they don't blow them out, then there's some eyebrows need to be raised.
Question marks.
All right, episode 182 in the books. Thanks for joining us for the preview of week number 11.
Timed it right.
He has a button for it, man.
I timed it perfectly though.
We'll see you Monday
my
recapping week number 11. And, recapping week number 11. Looking forward to Monday Night Football and just telling you how right I was about every single pick I made.
Sweet.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye.